So what are the risks and benefits of using creatine powder?
Have you seen the studies on creatine? And creatine is often described as the legal version of steroids, making you bigger, stronger, and more athletic.
Here's how creatine is bad for you. In order to find that out, you're going to have to go.
Creatine. One of the most popular and the most controversial supplements in the fitness industry. I've been going to the gym for around 3 years now, consistently. I don't really take supplements. All I do is drink water and take my multivitamins. I have a container of creatine. I've only taken it 3 or 4 times. And then the issue was I just didn't drink enough water, so my muscles started cramping up. It wasn't benefiting me because I wasn't drinking enough water to actually be able to use it efficiently. You know, everybody's been like, you gotta take creatine. You gotta take creatine for the past 3 years. And of course, I know they say there's pros to creatine, there's cons to creatine. Well, you guys know me, and I am quite literally a man of science. I'm literally a biology major at my school. In this video, we're getting down to the bottom of it. Is creatine really beneficial? Today is December 2nd, 2024. 30 days. If I take it starting today, 30 days is December 31st, the last day of this year. And January 1st, we're going to see how much my physique changes. I'm taking 2.5 grams of creatine every single day for this 30 days, and we're going to see our results at the end of the day. We're going to see how much weight we gain, how much the physique changes, how I feel. We're about to get to the bottom of this. Is creatine that useful? Anyways, let's get right to it. Let's go get my initial physique. This is my physique at 153.4 pounds. Current physique. I'm gonna take a photo on my phone every day too, so we can make like a time lapse. We got us a little scoop right here of creatine. Here's our water. Gonna drop this John in there. Taste review. I thought it would taste kind of powdery and stuff. It's all good. Just tastes like water, bro. Cheers. Officially finished our first cup of creatine, and I'm already feeling like a new man. Alright guys, it's the end of day 1 right now. Hit a workout. It was a pretty solid workout. But honestly, I don't feel a difference yet, but I feel like the difference, you know, it takes a couple days. You know, you gotta let the creatine marinate. You gotta let the creatine cook. But anyway, this is day 2 weight, this is day 2 physique. Guys, I think we're approaching the end of like day 5 or something into this challenge. But today was my first side effect. Since this morning, I had a pretty bad headache when I woke up. It just got worse and worse. I just started drinking a lot more water, trying to get it down to stop, but it didn't stop. Nothing helped, so I ended up having to take half of ibuprofen or something like that. But yeah, usually I don't get headaches. Like I only get headaches probably like 6 times a year. So I don't know if that headache is just one of those occasional headaches I get throughout the year. It's just something random, or if that was related to the creatine. Just thought I'd point that out to you guys. But the physique is looking alright. It's looking alright. There might be some minor changes going on. I'm not 100% sure. I know my biceps looking kind of big in this mirror. Who knows? I don't know if I can tell a difference in my workouts yet. But by the end of next week, I should be able to tell for sure if I feel a difference. And it is 24 hours since my last update. My last update, I was telling you guys on how I had a headache, and I don't usually get headaches. Well, this headache in particular is the longest headache I've had in a long time. This is like the longest headache I've had in the past 5 years. With that being said, I did not take my creatine this morning when I woke up with another headache, because it's been 24 hours of this headache. So I haven't taken creatine all day yet, and I'm probably not going to today, because still, all this time later, 36 hours later, I still have a headache. Here's the thing, I was like, maybe I'm dehydrated. However, when I do my skin test, like this, it comes at normal. My capillary refill time, as you can see, it's less than 2 minutes. I'm not dehydrated, but just to make sure I wasn't 100% dehydrated today, I've drank 10 16-ounce bottles of water. I drank 2 protein shakes, a cup of milk, 2 things sweet tea, 2 Cokes, and a couple other things throughout the day. So this is most of the water I've drank in like a year or 2, and the headache is still not going away. Doing everything I could think of to get rid of this headache, and nothing has been working. So like even when I take the medicine, like ibuprofen, I still have the headache, which is kind of sus. So I'm like, is it the creatine? Because that's like the only factor I'm thinking of right now. So we haven't taken the creatine today. We're gonna see if we wake up tomorrow with the headache or not. And then the next day after my creatine fiasco, or my headache fiasco yesterday, I've had a light headache all day today. I've been drinking a lot of water, so I don't know how much I drank. I've been drinking on my normal water bottle, but this is the current physique. I will say I didn't take creatine yet again today because I still had a headache. But I only don't have one right now because I just took 2 ibuprofens a couple hours ago. But yeah, if I wake up tomorrow morning and I'm feeling better, no more headache, I'll hop back on the creatine. But if I'm not feeling better tomorrow morning, I might be ending the challenge, guys. We shall see. We're a full 2.5, almost 3 days after my creatine, my whole headache fiasco. Whether it was from the creatine or not, not 100% sure. However, you know, I'm a man of science, so I'm down to figure it out. If it was because of the creatine, it might have been because I wasn't drinking enough water. I've been drinking more than usual, but I still might not, I'm a man enough to admit, I might not have been drinking enough still. So therefore, we are back. I missed 2 days of the creatine dosages, so, you know, whatever, I missed 2. I usually take it in the morning, it's nighttime right now. In the morning I had a minor headache, but I was like, you know what, if it goes away by the end of the day, we'll be back at it. So, at the end of the day, it's completely gone now. I'm up, I'm thriving. So hope this doesn't cause a headache again, because that was not fun to go through. But, got our water, got our creatine. Now, part of the main reason I'm sticking to the challenge is, 1, of course, you know, I need a video. I know you guys want to know what the science is. But 2, honestly, I have a low-key, I feel like I've noticed some gains. Like, my biceps, everything's looking a little bit more full, and apparently that's what the creatine does, you know what I mean? Basically, like a lot of, I'll explain later, I'll explain this in a different day, but basically just like, it increases the water retention in your muscles. It's supposed to make everything look a little bit fuller, a little bit bigger. Apparently you can put on like 5 to 15 pounds of muscle mass from creatine, the water storage that'll be in the creatine. But anyways, yeah, so I think we're 10 days in, we're looking pretty much, we're looking a little bit leaner, and we're looking a little bit thicker and juicier on the muscles, so, you know, we're gonna keep it up, keep it up. About to finish this bottle, fill it up again, drink that whole bottle, and drink probably 1 more before I go to bed tonight, because I'm not trying to wake up tomorrow with a headache. What's up, guys? It's the next day after my headache fiasco, but honestly, I'm feeling good. I think that the creatine, I think it might have been the water issue, because I've been going crazy on the water, upgraded to the big water bottle, the big boy. I drank like 2 or 3 of these today. I've been drinking other drinks too throughout the day, so the hydration, I'm just saying extra hydrated. Like, I thought I was already drinking more than I usually do, but now I'm drinking like, maybe I was drinking like 0.5 times what I usually do, but now I'm drinking like double to 2.5 times what I usually do, you know what I mean? Because I'm like, those headaches were severe kind. I used to go to the bathroom like just go take a piss like 4 or 5 times a day. Now I'm like taking a piss like every hour. Kind of crazy, but we're at day 12. I recently back on my creatine grind. No side effects yet. Been pretty good. Yeah, physique is looking alright. It's looking alright. Feeling good. I'm feeling good. So yeah, I think we're back in motion. Whoa. It is currently December 26th. In theory, it should be around day 25 of this challenge. It should be approaching the very end of this challenge. However, a few days ago, I think around 5 to 7 days ago, I actually had to take a stop in the challenge. I had this issue where I was just, even to this day, still partially, it's much better than it was, but when I was just sitting down like this, like I'm just sitting in a chair like this, I don't know why, that's never happened to me before. I was having difficulty breathing, especially if I'm sitting down. Like if I'm moving around, I'll find myself just sitting down like this. Even now, I still have to work harder, slightly harder to breathe than on my baseline, like my normal, perfectly fine me. And I don't know why it was, but this has never happened in my entire life. That, along with the worst headache I've had in like the past 5 years, I was like, you know what? It's not time. I stopped this. I was drinking a lot more water too. Maybe it's the brand of creatine, maybe it's just my body, maybe I'm just not a creatine guy myself. I might try this again in the future, a different brand of creatine, but at the end of the day, my creatine arc is over. I was on creatine for approximately like 14 or 18 days or something like that. Didn't even make it to day 20. Did I feel that much improvements in my strength? Potentially slight improvements. And honestly, it's just like, I was able to do 1 more rep here, potentially. But here's the thing, I'm like, was I able to do 1 more rep here? Because, you know, I'm just naturally training, I'm always trying to progressively overload, so is that just from my normal training, being able to do 1 more rep? Or is that from the creatine? Personally, I think it's probably just for me, just progressive overload in the training. But anyways, therefore, the the current thing. We're done with creatine. I didn't really notice any improvements. I only noticed disprovements when I do my capillary refill. As you can see right here, hold up. 1, 2. So, you know, I'm not dehydrated from my blood stands, so any of that. I don't know what's going on. It was actually so bad. I was about to go to urgent care. I think last week, but it ended up turning into a weekend. I'm like, bro, urgent care in a weekend. I'm not even gonna get seen then. And then, you know, Monday, as soon as the Christmas shopping, I was just like, I'm gonna put through it. Christmas Eve and Christmas Day itself, I was like, bro, I'm not going to a hospital or doctor office on Christmas Eve or Christmas. And then today, I'm feeling slightly better. I still feel it a little bit. It's around a full week later. It still is slightly more difficult to breathe. I don't know if I'm just used to breathing more difficulty. I believe I think it's getting better, you know. If it worsens at all, or if it goes on for like another week, or I'm still feeling the symptoms, I'll probably go get it checked out, honestly. But there's no reason for me to be having this difficulty breathing. The only lifestyle change I've had was just taking the creatine, and those 2 crazy symptoms that normally I'm just a chill guy, you know, no issues wrong with me. But that was my personal experience with creatine. Did my physique change? My physique actually might have been the only benefit I got from creatine. It might have changed slightly. I'm personally not sure. It might just be the pre-existing cognitive bias on creatine. I'm about to go look in the mirror right now and check the physique. You guys can comment down below if you guys think it improved. Me personally, you know, I don't know what it's gonna be. You let me know what you think, if it improved or if it changed. 156 pounds, so we gained around 3 pounds. The real question is, again, is it real weight or is it water weight? So yes, guys, this is the physique after taking creatine. You guys can compare that to before and let me know. Do you think the physique improved, or remained the same, or got worse after taking creatine? Let me know in the comments down below. And overall, that's just my personal experience on creatine. I know a lot of the studies and a lot of other people online say it's the best thing they've ever done in a gym. Me personally, 3 years, it's been officially 3 years in a gym. I finally took creatine after 3 years. My personal experience wasn't that good with it. I don't know if I just got a bad brand of creatine or if it's just something wrong with me. Maybe I still wasn't drinking enough water. But maybe I'll try again in the future. Maybe I'll try again on the 4-year journey, on the 4-year mark. But for now, I'm a creatine-free man. I personally am not going to recommend anything. You know, I'm not going to make my decision based off me, but make it based on your own research, your own things. Online research studies say that creatine is overall a good supplement. Me personally, I don't recommend it. You know, I just say a hard day of work is the best work you can put in personally. But that's about it. Antonio out. I will catch you guys in the next one. Antonio.